Yo, 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 yo. Welcome into a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy, Johnny Radio. It is a Wednesday. Little hump day action, but it feels like a Friday. I got my boys up in the crib. Why do I got all this reverb, man? What you got going on with me? Got me all over here sounding crazy as all get out now. Don't be doing that.
It's because their mics are on, Joe.
Are they just hot? They just hot. That's right. I got a bunch of peeps up in this bad boy. I got Chandler Day. I got Cannon Day, the young buck. And I also got, of course, Coach Bennett. Y'all know what's going down Friday, right? Houston High School, defending state champs, still fighting for that title. One more win, and they head to Chattanooga. It's going to be going down out there in, what is that? Houston High School, Germantown. Man, I used to live there, Ben. What street is that?
They're Wolf River, right?
That's on the old Wolf River Boulevard.
The Wolf River, baby.
John, I know that, and I'm in Olive Branch.
Man, dude, but you also know everything, D. You know everything. You're a man of the people. Man, it's going down for real. And yesterday, also, speaking of what went down, did y'all watch them Tigers? How about them Tigers? You know, at the beginning of the year, you know me. I'm a prisoner of the moment. Beginning of the year, my man David Jones doesn't come back to Memphis, and I'm crying like a baby.
We all were.
And I'm like, this is ridiculous, Benny. You got the same record as basically JP. And that's Josh Pastner, who I really didn't all like all that much. You know, I just don't trust a man who can't cuss. You know what I mean? I just don't trust
Never
him.
trust a man that can't curse.
If you can't say a cuss word, I don't believe in you. Now, unless you're a preacher, like Dr. Gaines, love you out there at Bellevue. I don't think I hear you like saying any bad words, but that's cool because you're a preacher. You know what I'm saying? But when you a coach, man, I need a little bit of fire. And I saw it from Penny yesterday. I saw him on the sideline. I've seen him all week, and I watched this team, and let me just tell you something. Bunch of dogs. PJ Haggerty looks like Sideshow Bob with knock knees, but my man can play basketball, baby. Ice water running through them veins. You know what I'm saying? He don't feel no pressure. Tyrese Hunter.
Onions.
PIMP. Dude is just good. Man, my man's been shooting threes. He's been making it rain. Does he think he's Reggie Miller because he sure look like him? PJ, where'd this kid come from?
What about your country singer, Kobe Rogers?
Man, Colby Rogers, the country singer, getting it done. We got guards all over the frame, and then you got Musa Cisse who came in when Dane Danger got in all kinds of foul trouble. And you know what Musa did? He shut them the bleep up. Michigan State, Tom Izzo, y'all big, y'all bad. You know what he said? Yo, hey, Trip. How you like Memphis now, baby? Yo, what's up, Jaron Jackson?
I forgot about
Jr.?
Trip was tweeting all that,
Man,
right?
tweeting all that Michigan State stuff. Get out of here, Trip. Even though I do love you and the Grizzlies. Ja's back.
He's
flying
cool
through
with us
the air.
now. He's cool today.
He's back to being cool, but, man, I'm going to tell you, 4 o'clock today is going down for real. You got the Memphis Tigers. You got the Auburn Tigers. Bruce Pearl in there.
Cursing Bruce Pearl. He curses, Joe.
Oh, Bruce Pearl.
We know he curses.
He curses and lies. No, I did not have those kids over for weenie roast. We did not go swimming and eat hot dogs and hamburgers. NCAA used to be a bunch of fools, huh? Like,
yeah, man.
Losing a man's job for lying about a damn swimming party. I mean, come now. But, man, this Tiger basketball team's already beat one top 5 team in Iowa State. They've also beaten, remember, Houston, who, again, Houston can't beat anybody from the state of Alabama. Roll Tide. Nate Oates and them boys took care of business. Houston had that, man.
Auburn beat them, too.
That's what I said. Auburn beat them. That's what I just said. I don't know if you know this. You didn't listen to me. Is this how this is going to be on a Wednesday?
We're going to be.
What you been thinking about, like
This
pumpkin pie?
is melody. Yeah, it's melody and Wednesday.
Man. So we are so lucky and so blessed again because Tigers are playing. It's the day before Thanksgiving, and they are playing for the championship of Maui, which has an NCAA feel. You already knock off UConn, who UConn tripped up and fell against Colorado yesterday, which really ticked me off because it kind of takes away a little bit of the luster from the UConn win, but they slapped Michigan State. But this Auburn team is legit.
Grown men on that team.
Grown-ass men. They are some grown-ass men, too, by the way.
Yeah, I saw them just take apart North Carolina last night, and North Carolina took us apart. So
Yeah, but let me just tell you something, man. That was called the preseason. I don't know if you know this. Do you care about what happened to your jamboree, Mr. Houston football players? Again, we will be talking with Terry Davis today. We got T-Money and Uncle Brasky. We are going to
Oh, great. You got my guys.
I got my guys
Good.
coming
Thank
in.
you.
We got a little hit with Dustin Starr a little bit to do, some wrestling. We got a really, really busy show.
We got to
But
rock and roll today,
But the
baby.
most important thing is not your turkey. It is not your giblet gravy or your pecan pie. I like pumpkin pie.
Hey, that's a talker too. Is it pecan or is it pecan?
pecan. I don't know, man. Ask 2K
Hey,
Sam.
hey.
The man knows. But, man, I am fired up, though, because Coach Bennett's up in the crib first and foremost. Coach Bennett, what it do?
Man, it is doing. It's a great week. We got Thanksgiving week. We're still practicing. I mean, you can't beat it.
Man, I'm telling you, I think that was impressive. I see the very, very impressive Day Boys up in the crib. If you don't know the Day Boys, you haven't been paying attention to football. You got Chandler, who's going to play with Tony V up in Tennessee. By the way, Tony V might be the biggest pimp I know. Straight up, I know he's got to be a Harden somewhere. Like, I might be related to, I'm a Vitello or he's a Harden, I don't know. But somewhere, like, straight pimp in the air. You also got the young Buck Cannon, who's come in. He had to play playoff games, started one game, came in after his brother got injured, and the Day Boys have helped lift Houston all the way up here right to the semifinals. One win away. Coach Bennett, first before we get into the boys, what happened last week? How'd y'all take care of business? Because I know you had a very, very big game against Collierville.
Huge game against Collierville. Started
Huge.
very huge, very huge. And pretty much from start to finish, it was our football game. Controlled it, did what we wanted.
You made me feel good, by the way, because you know I was doing a little Collierville bashing. And again, remember all the people that listen to my show and go to Collierville and have children that play for them. I love you anyway. It's just not when you're playing Houston, because Houston whipped that ass.
That is twice in one season.
I don't know. I got a question for you. Have the Day Boys ever lost to Collierville?
No, never in my life I've ever lost.
Never lost to Collierville in his life. By the way, I don't know if you know, that right there is Chandler Day. He's the quarterback for Houston. He, again, like I said, is going to play baseball at Tennessee, but, man, he's got unfinished business. State champions last year. When you look at this team right now, my man, how do you feel? Like, is there any different feeling about this time last year, or is it like, is there a total feeling, like totally different feeling? Because, damn it, you've been there, you've done it, and now you're just wanting to do it again. What's it feel like for you?
It feels kind of the same because you kind of look around and look at people's faces. You can see in their eyes that we see it's definitely possible and how we did it last year. So you can definitely see the excitement in everyone's faces when you know that you definitely have a chance.
Man, and by the way, I will also ask you something. When you look at this team, what is the difference between this team and last year's team?
I think we have a lot more sparkle in our eye because we have a lot more younger kids. So you have kids that kind of look up to the senior class that's done it before, and the now junior class that was sophomores last year because they've all done it. So you kind of see in the younger guys' faces that they want to be a part of it and they want to be able to do it too. So it's definitely really exciting to see the younger guys be a part of a group this special.
Cannon, I got a question for you. Of course, that's your older brother. It's going to be possibly your last two games because we're going to get a win on Friday.
Yes, sir.
We're going to Chattanooga, people. I'm just going to tell you. Do you have you thought about the fact that this is going to be the last time that Big Brother's going to be there on the sidelines with you?
I've thought about it, but, we're going to keep fighting, keep winning, and hopefully this isn't the last game this Friday.
Tell me a little bit about Thunder, Lightning, and Little Lightning. What is this new little implement that y'all, this wrinkle that y'all kind of sprinkle magic in?
Well, I guess I'd be considered the Thunder Park. I've been here for a while. I've done my thing, and then, unfortunately went down Friday or a few Fridays ago against Collierville, and then he stepped in, and it was kind of like something new, like something that we haven't seen. He's got a competitive nature like no other, and he's really athletic, so some people haven't seen things like that.
Did you have anxiety?
I mean,
like
not
you went out of the
necessarily.
game, you're injured, and all of a sudden your little brother's got to go in there and fill your shoes.
I mean, yeah, the easy thing to do is think about myself and think about when I'm going to get ready. But the first thing I thought of was, Cannon's got to lock in because we had a big game. But, also there wasn't that much anxiety because, I know he's got a competitive nature like no other. So I wasn't really that nervous.
I'm going to tell you, Collins, you done one heck of a job with these boys, man. Like putting them boys. Collins Day, if you don't know, then you just don't know. But, man, you got your young men completely ready. I'm kind of curious right now. Tonight, you got, Selly Davis. You got a bunch of running backs. You got a great offensive line that's been playing pretty good. Your defense has been stepping it up as of late. Like, it's unbelievable. What was the turning point for, let's just say, the whole unit? Was it that Tupelo loss?
It could have been, because a lot of people say the turning point last year was a Tupelo game at home that we won on the game winner. And I think it kind of, along the same lines, was also a turning point, because I think everyone had to kind of look in the mirror and kind of, like, see to themselves, like, what could we do better and what could we do different to help us win? And then, the next week, we've been just dominating ever since then.
Right now, what unit do you feel like is playing its absolute best?
I mean, I could basically say the whole defense, but I'll go as far to say the defensive line, because they've been getting after it. I mean, you see it all year. They just work like no other. They get after it.
As a quarterback, when the boys are pushing you back and there are people falling at your face and that pocket's collapsing, it is hard. It's like, look at Texas, man. Quinn Ewers looks great in a pocket when it's clean, but dadgummit, get anybody around his feet and he looks like a little scared girly girl. Like, he looked like a little Leah Thomas out there playing quarterback. But my question is, though, how is it, like, for you, like, watching that defense getting inside the pocket, getting in there and flushing out the quarterback, stuffing the run, when you see like that out there, does that just kind of motivate you to make sure that you can always make the play and keep your eyes down the field?
Yeah, it's awesome, because they play with a lot of energy and a lot of grit. So I know it's tough, especially as a quarterback, because I know when there's people in your face, they always tell you not to look at the rush, but when they're right in your face, it's kind of hard not to.
Mm-hmm.
And they get after it back there. So, I mean, we have a pretty good relationship. Anytime they score, we always go to the side like, hey, we got you. Like, we're going to go score again.
Pick each other up.
Yeah, exactly. And then they'll do the same thing for us. Like, if we turn the ball over, something like that, hey, we got you, we're going to get the ball back.
Man, Chandler, baseball doesn't work out for you. You should go into broadcasting. You're pretty good at this.
I know. Thank you.
Pretty good at this. My man Cannon, I got to ask you, though, what was it like going from the starting quarterback and then relinquishing your job back to your big brother? Was it a little bit of a, like, I'm glad my brother's healthy, but damn, I was having fun?
Yes, sir. I was enjoying it back there when I was starting, but it's awesome to see him back healthy and, like, doing his thing out there. So it's just amazing.
And if your number gets called, you ready to roll?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. 100%.
Now, are you going to be doing a little bit of, like, you sneaking in the game, doing a little running?
I don't really know. I play a lot of receiver, so I've been in the game at receiver a lot, and yeah.
So Marvis Davis, he's my man. I love that man. He's I think the best athletic director in the city. Y'all have got it going on. How important is it for you young men especially you, Chandler, who's completely grown up through the system, to have facilities as nice as Houston, to have, a training room, to have Trip out there always taking care of your business, coaches everywhere, beautiful press box, like just the support. Does it just give you a little bit more oomph?
Yeah, it gives you a lot of pride in your team and your school. And, I mean, Marvis does a great job. He gets a lot of people excited for our games, and our student section is really good. So he does a good job with that, and it gets our players excited to play.
Now, who are y'all playing tonight?
Ravenwood.
Ravenwood? Sounds terrible. Ravenwood? I didn't even know Ravens did that. Lord, Ravenwood, where are they from?
I think they're along the Nashville area.
Nashville area?
Close to Brentwood, who we played last year.
Oh, right there down. So they took down Brentwood this year?
Yeah, they beat them pretty
Ainsworth and stuff like that?
Yeah.
No? Brentwood, though? Okay, good football going on there. When you look at this football team, I know you can't give out your game plan, but when you look at them, what sticks out to you on the film?
I mean, they're a very disciplined team. They do a lot of things right.
They don't beat themselves?
Yeah, they don't make a whole lot of mistakes.
Are they a running team, a throwing team? They kind of mix it up a little bit. Like, what are you seeing from their offense?
They kind of mix it up a little bit. They got two different quarterbacks to go back there. They'll have
two?
They have one guy that'll put back there, and he'll throw it. I mean, he can run it too, but they have another guy back there who he'll also run it around a little bit. So,
do they have a guy that can actually push the ball down the field?
I'm sure both of them can. But, I mean, I like our guys better. So
I don't blame you, man. The Day Boys. So, you look at Ravenwood. When you look at their defense, I know you've been studying film all week. Trust me, I know. Where do you see? Is there any softness? Is there a weak spot? Is there something that you feel like you can take advantage of?
I mean, there definitely is a spot, but I mean, I'm not going to give it out right now.
Look at Bid over there, like, don't beautiful. You say it, son. Don't you say it. Oh my goodness, man. Now tell me, Cannon. Last week, I guess you had to sit a little bit more on the sidelines and watch the game.
Well, I was at receiver and
oh, you were?
Yes, sir.
Man, you got this man playing everywhere.
Yes,
they all point him out when he's on the field, so they always know where he's at.
They're all expecting a trick play.
Oh yeah, I bet they are. The kid can throw. He's the backup quarterback. I like these wrinkles. So you're playing a lot of wide receiver. You played quarterback this year. You've been playing a little bit of running back even or something. Like, what have you been like? You just doing a jack of all trades?
Yes, sir. I'm just doing whatever will help the team.
Whatever Coach Thomas says.
Yes, sir.
Now tell me a little bit. What's Coach Thomas is feeling like right now? You think?
I mean, he's really excited. I like the energy he has right now.
I think everybody on the coaching staff is excited.
You look so locked in, man. I can't even explain it, dude. I know you're ready to run through a brick wall.
I get here the past couple weeks. I've got extremely excited on the sidelines. You know, it's do or die. I mean, it's where this program's never been. You know, we've been there, but we've never been there. You know what I mean? Like,
back to back has
we're
never
doing
happened.
stuff we've never done before. We love it. I mean, it's a great feeling. I get excited when I wake up in the morning. I can't wait to get on. You know, when 3:30 hits, I get off work and I am speeding to get to practice. You know, I can't wait to get there, and I think everybody feels that way.
Now, it's kind of wild, man. You know, everybody has to give thanks on Thanksgiving. It's a wonderful time to be with family, friends, loved ones, eat a whole lot of good food. But this year is a little bit different. I mean, you had this last year, but, man, this is Thanksgiving, and this is the opportunity for you to give thanks to all your friends, your families, your loved one by going out there and get a big dub so y'all can head to Chattanooga, isn't it?
Yeah, yes, sir. No doubt.
Do y'all get to eat like normal Thanksgiving stuff?
We do. I mean, we're not going to be going too crazy this year on the food because we have a big game Friday.
Kick back. Hey, tell that dressing no.
No, me and my dad are going to sit back and chill, just watch football.
That is going to be a whole lot of fun. Plus, we hopefully are going to watch a Memphis win today. You got a whole lot of football and tomorrow, so it's going to be kind of chilling. What time is the game Friday? It's at y'all's crib, right?
Yes, sir.
7 o'clock?
Yes, sir.
No tryptophan. Do you know what that is?
No, I do not.
It's in turkey. It makes you sleepy. No turkey tomorrow, boys.
I got you.
Sir.
I don't need y'all being tired on Friday night. I don't want to hear about it. Let them eat the turkey.
That's right.
Tell Ravenwood. In fact, send them a couple extra turkeys, all right?
Yeah.
Get on that tryptophan. Darian knows what I'm talking about.
Hey, you just enlightened me. Is that why we're so sleepy on
man.
Turkey Day?
On Thanksgiving, the reason you eat and then all of a sudden you go to sleep on the couch watching football is because of the tryptophan and the turkey.
Oh, good. I did not know that. I'll do that right before the Cowboys game so I can get some sleep.
Man, nobody wants to watch that mess, do they? I bet Washington's still embarrassed, man. We got a very, very, very big day again. Memphis Tigers are playing Auburn. I want to get y'all's opinion. I know that y'all been just practicing. Y'all are locked in. You're looking at football. Can Penny get the big dub and win the Maui Invitational?
I hope so.
I think he can.
You think he can?
Yes, sir.
This is a bunch of dogs, aren't they?
Yes.
This team is built different. Last year, you had a bunch of talented players, but they played as individuals, man. This team comes out there and plays as a team. And the one thing that I love, they remind me about Houston, they play defense, and they cause all kinds of problems. That's what I'm expecting from y'all's defense. Who do you got to shout out before we get off the air? Give me a little bit of love. Tell some of the people, like basketball may be doing this. You got somebody doing that. Your girlfriend might want to hear you on air. It's open up for you guys.
Well, my dad told us before we left to give him a shout out. So I'm going to shout out to him, and I'm also going to give a shout out to my receivers and my O-line because they do a great job. So shout out to them. I'm very thankful for them.
Dude, you also could not just do like broadcasting. You could be a politician. You are good at this.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that.
I don't know,
Maybe.
brother. I love this, man. All right, Cannon, who you got?
Same thing as him. The defense is doing great. The O-line, the receivers, Selly and Lededrick in the backfield, they're doing amazing.
John, what are they missing to be here? The classes they're missing? You normally ask, what class or whatnot?
Well, today is on Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. If they're actually in school, I'm
that's
going to
right.
be a little depressed.
Yeah, that's
like,
right.
y'all aren't in school.
No, we're not.
Oh, man, I'm sure, man. I
Great
had no
week.
idea.
Great week.
Good job not missing anything.
But all the Houston fans, all those high school football fans, tomorrow, what's the weather going to be like? Is it going to be a little bit chilly of a little dip?
It's going to be chilly out, and this is what I want to say. If you're out there right now and you know somebody went to Houston or you went to Houston, get out, get there Friday night, come watch what we have done out there. Come see what the program looks like. Get out on Friday night, get there early, and let's take this thing back to Chattanooga.
Take this thing back to Chattanooga, and you can go out there and see the future stars of the tomorrow. Again, to Houston's coaching staff, to the whole faculty, the students, even the principal up in that bad boy, shout out for one amazing, amazing year. And I know this will probably be the last time I talk to you before you head on over to Tennessee. What has Houston in your experience meant to you?
It's meant a whole lot. It's going to be pretty emotional on Friday because I know it'll be the last game I'll ever play there. So I mean, hopefully I go out the right way, just doing all the things right, and I still got baseball season to look forward to. So, but it's meant a whole lot to me. Just growing up, going to Houston all the time, it's meant a lot.
Right now, you're just on the cusp. You've seen your brother actually already go through it. Are you excited about what the future holds?
Yes, sir. I'm very excited. I have to live up to his shoes. He had a great time at Houston.
Cast a hell of a shadow, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness! I'm so excited. I'm a little emotional, man.
Yeah, they got you all choked up.
Got
bro.
me a little bit choked up. Ben Bennett, Collins. No, not Collins. Thank you, Collins. Chandler and Cannon Day. Houston, big night Friday. They're going to beat Ravenwood, and we will have you back in here next week for the state championship.
Sounds good.
Yes, sir.
Gentlemen, y'all be blessed. Get that dub. And people out there, don't you dare touch that dial. I got a little bit of Dustin Starr. I got some Terry Davis. I got, by the way, ParamountSports.com's Lee Sterling's coming on at 12 o'clock. Team Money Uncle Brasky is going down.
Shout out to Gates.
Real.
Shout out to Gates for kicking cancer's ass.
Gates, Mims. Oh, my gosh. Give me a little something. The most important thing is this Thanksgiving, man. This young man has been through everything. Y'all have had his back. By the way, one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Community, faith, fellowship, friendship, what y'all have done and what the inspiration that he's been even to me. I got Deadgum right here, kick cancer's ass on my Deadgum wrist. I got Jesus Loves You, baby. I got all kinds of stuff. How's my band Gates doing?
He's doing good, and everything is on track. He's eating, he's exercising. Everything's going good. I talked to his dad this morning. I think they're going to do a test today or shortly to see how the bone marrow is taking, and he's doing great.
His sister's doing extremely well after thing.
Yes.
Everything, the family's good.
Yes.
It's going to be a good Thanksgiving for the Gates.
They're going to watch the game from St. Jude. So,
man, St. Jude is awesome. Le Bonheur is awesome. We are so lucky to live in this wonderful city. We got great hospitals. We got great high schools. And we got great people. And I just wanted to say this. Members. Most beautiful land in the whole wide world. We back in Two Shake Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Be sure to follow us at Sports 56 WHBQ on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to watch live video of our shows. Stay up to date with station events and have chances to win prizes. Don't miss out on anything that's going on. Follow us at Sports 56 WHBQ. Family Leisure needs your help. Family Leisure has inventory that got to move because you know what season is coming up. So why wait? You can complete your ultimate game room with a new pool table, a new shuffleboard, new arcade games, or just get all of them. Tons and tons of theater seating, overstocked and priced to move. 'Tis the season for fire pits, and all fire pits at Family Leisure are 20 to 30% off. You say you didn't get a spa this year? Well, say no more. Spas are in stock and they're ready for delivery and up to $1,500 off. These are just a few of the deals happening right now for a very limited time. So come on, check out the gigantic showroom. You never know what kind of deal you're going to find at Family Leisure. Wynn Road and I-40. Where family and fun come together.
All 650 acquisition fee, K4 LXS, SEO 29100, MSRP 24230, Telluride RG 529 196, MSRP 41730, K5 S53 230 133, MSRP 28330, must finance through Kia, excludes tax title and license with approved credit, dealer stock only, see dealer for complete details, valid through 12/2/24.
Hey, Jeff Allen, it's time to get ready for a season of new traditions at Gossett Kia South Mount Moriah.
Randy, my new tradition is saving my customers big bucks. I've got a 2025 Kia K4 LXS at $199 a month. That's less than $7 a day for a new ride. A 2024 K5 now $269 a month. Both $34.99 due at signing and a 24-month lease. And the 2025 Telluride, that spacious 8-seater SUV with high towing capacity and all-terrain tires, $348 per month. $39.99 due at signing.
Plus all new EV9, 0% for 72 months. And every Kia comes with America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty.
So whether you live in Horn Lake, South Haven, Olive Branch, or Memphis, you'll be happy at Gossett Kia on Mount Moriah.
Do you know one of the best things you can do for your employees or family's health? Provide Arctic Clear bottled water. Arctic Clear bottled water is your locally owned and operated bottled water provider. Arctic Clear is 100% 96.3.
Jenkins Floors and More invites you to their retail warehouse where they pass wholesale savings on to you. Jenkins Floors in Little Rock, Cleveland, Mississippi, and now open in Horn Lake at 2356 West Goodman Road. Specializing in flooring and carpeting, tile, plantation shutters, and blinds, Jenkins makes your life easy with a 2-week turnaround. Contractors, builders, or family projects, call 662-469-9350 for a free estimate. Owners Timmy and Rebecca Jenkins say hello to Sports 56 fans and look forward to your business.
Rick's Powder Coating for a beautiful finish every time. Rick's Powder Coating specializes in automotive, ornamental, residential, and industrial coating. With 2 conveyor lines and the largest batch ovens in the Mid-South, Rick's can accommodate all of your powder coating needs. Locally owned and operated since 2002, Rick's Powder Coating will customize a beautiful finish just for you. Drop by or call to see how Rick's Powder Coating can bring color to your life. 901-367-2771 or rickspowdercoating.com.
All the wisdom of the universe is in these bones.
Now back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. Happy Hump Day. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. Give thanks to all you got, all the blessings that have been bestowed on you and baby. Also say a little prayer because I'm ready for Ravenwood to go down. Houston, take them to Pound Town and beat them down. Because I want to go to Chattanooga. Ben's so nice. He said, man, they win this week. They win Friday. When they win Friday, guess where I'm going next week?
Good job.
Chattanooga, baby.
Tell them to give you your field pass again.
Man, you know I already got
Get that
it.
field pass again, man.
Already got that bad boy. They take good care of me. They also take care of their kids, their students. An unbelievable school, Houston. If you got a young fella, a young lady. By the way, let me just tell you something. Not only are they great at football and basketball and baseball, my baby girl won 3 national champions cheering at Houston. That's one of the reasons she at Ole Miss, baby. Yeah. Academic, scholastically, athletically, community, faith, fellowship. They got it all over there at Houston. They're going to get a big dub. Now, the next guest that I have is Dustin Starr. He knows a little bit about faith, fellowship, and friends, and some big dudes. Because I just had 3 big dudes up in my studio. Dustin's a big dude himself. What up, Dustin Starr?
Yo, what's going on? Who's these big dudes? Who you calling out on the radio, brother?
Man, these young fellas over at Houston High School, they're playing Ravenwood Friday. Winner goes to state in Chattanooga. They're the defending state champs. One of them, Cannon, he's a freshman. Boy, he's a full-grown man. And his brother, let me tell you about Chandler. Dude's better at broadcasting than I am, and he's going to go pitch with Tony V in Tennessee.
Heck yeah.
Isn't that
hey,
pimp?
man, if basketball doesn't work out, give them my card.
Man, oh, no.
Wrestling. We're always recruiting, brother.
Always recruiting. And by the way, not only are
Big
you
guy.
always recruiting, this is one of the coolest things. Dustin Starr, you know him from The Hustle, the Redbirds, the Grizzlies, but hopefully the most thing you know is Memphis Wrestling. And you have one of the best wrestling companies in the country, but I heard that the #1 wrestling company in the country, WWE, came down and console y'all last week, right?
They did. They sent word. It was kind of up in the air. Are they going to send somebody to hand this contract over? Or, is it going to be one of us? Like, how's it going to go down? Because when you look at WWE ID on the internet, on Twitter, they've given contracts out in locker rooms. Booker T handed a contract out, and live in the middle of the ring. So the buzz was, all right, first of all, WWE has all eyes on Memphis. Somebody's getting signed. And then it's, well, who's it going to be? And then it's, well, how's it going to go down? And, man, it was like, I can't even put it into words how awesome and tremendous it was, not only for local wrestling here in Memphis, but Memphis Wrestling, WWE, our talent roster, I mean, the whole 9 yards. They had me hand the contract over.
Really?
To Aaron Roberts. Yeah.
Aaron Roberts.
He's from Dyersburg, Tennessee. He's a second-generation wrestler. His mom and dad were both wrestlers. I wrestled with them on the circuit for my entire career. Known him since I was 15
You wrestled with the
years
mom
old.
and the dad?
Yeah, named Big Red. He was actually on our television program, and I think his mother has since retired from in-ring competition. But, man, this dude's 6'4", 420 pounds, 23 years old. He can dive from inside the ring, outside of the ring on you. I mean, he's athletic. He can talk trash. The dude literally can do it all. So at this point, he's got the opportunity. He's got the contract. The next step is getting to NXT and getting on that main roster. But it all went down in Memphis. It's actually going to air this week on Memphis Wrestling. So if you're watching on WMC Action News 5+, you can watch Friday night. If you're a member only on our YouTube channel, you can watch before that. And then, of course, we have our premiere, and then we release all across all of our stations, Saturday at noon. So that goes down. Now, there were spoilers on the internet because WWE went ahead and put them out. I'm sorry, guys. I don't have the pull to say, yo, WWE. No spoilers. So when they want to put it out, they put it out. And I think it's got probably 750,000 views just on Twitter alone. So that was a real big deal for Memphis Wrestling and a real big deal for just local wrestling here in the area as well.
And, local wrestling is coming to a little bit of wind here at the end of the year. What do you got coming down the pipe?
Man, we have 2 shows, and I hate to use the word sold out, all right? I hate to use those because I want to sell as many tickets as I can. But these 2 shows, we got one coming up on Saturday at 1:30 bell time, 12:30 is the VIP. It's our Stars of Tomorrow. If you go on the internet and look at our website, memphiswrestling.tv, it's very hard to find a seat. So keep an eye on that because every now and then we'll release a couple of seats here and there, and you can get in. So that's going to be packed. And then on December 8th, actually, let me rewind. After the show on Saturday, we're heading out to Dave & Buster's to watch WWE Survivor Series. So we have a full day of wrestling. And then the following Sunday, which is December 8th, we have announced, and I don't know if you guys know who this guy is because y'all don't watch a lot of wrestling, but he is literally the most popular wrestler in the world right now. Everybody's singing his song, They Believe in Joe Hendry. We've got freaking Joe Hendry coming to Memphis Wrestling with Buff Bagwell and AJ Francis. And for those of you who are not like in the know about professional wrestling per se, oh my gosh, this lineup is unbelievable. This is like something you'd see at a Comic-Con or something. 3 guys that are on national worldwide television right now. They're all coming to Memphis the same day, the same time, and that show is nearly sold out as well.
The
So we'll probably have to
VIP
release some more.
experience, right?
You got to get that experience. So the VIP experience, even that does not come with a seat to the event. That is for the pregame. So you could literally show up, get a ticket just to show up, meet Joe Hendry, Buff Bagwell, and AJ Francis, get it signed up, grab you a snack or whatever, and you can leave. I mean, literally, if you have a ticket to stay. If not, you can just meet Joe Hendry. That's how big of a superstar Joe Hendry is in the world of professional wrestling right now.
Man, the Stars of Tomorrow, November 30th. You got the whole mad thing going on December 8th. Is that also going to be the December 8th show is also going to be the Rumble, right?
Yes, so that's where we have 30 Memphis Wrestling stars, men and women. It's basically an open challenge. There's 30 spots. And the final 2, you're eliminated by being thrown over the top rope, both feet hitting the floor. And the final 2 have a one-on-one match right then and right there. So potentially you could have people that have been in that Rumble for 30, 40, 50 minutes and then have to have a one-on-one match. But the prize at the end is you get a title opportunity of your choosing at Super Bout, which is like equivalent to our WrestleMania, and that's going to come up. We're filming that on January the 26th, and it'll air in February as our big anniversary blockbuster spectacular. There's a lot on the line.
Man, there is a lot on the line. It's going down for real. Memphis Wrestling. Tell everybody how they can get their tickets.
Get those tickets on the internet, memphiswrestling.tv. We even have phone calls, which, by the way, I love when people pick up the phone and say, hey, I'm looking for some wrestling tickets. I don't see any on the internet. And I'm like, oh, my gosh, we might be sold out. But if you have any questions, whatever, pick up the phone and call. Our number's listed on the website, memphiswrestling.tv. It's all over social media as well. We've actually had a crazy couple of weeks here where Tony Atlas was on the show, Tugboat was on the show, 2 WWE legends. And in the last 28 days, Johnny, and this blows my mind because we get a lot of views on YouTube, but in the last 28 days on YouTube alone, we have 1 million views.
Whoa.
Which is crazy. I mean, I feel like it's crazy, but it just really shows that we're on the right track, man. People are watching us.
Dude,
and
that is
I
awesome.
can't be more excited.
Man, talk about like a great Thanksgiving, man. Y'all are going to definitely give thanks this week. You got new babies. You got a beautiful wife. Everything's going well at the Wrestle Center. You got Dave and Buster, Survivor Series. You got the whole VIP experience. Don't forget the Stars of Tomorrow,
Brother.
November 30th.
Man, I've got 7 out of the next 8 days. 7 out of 8 days I have live events, whether it's Memphis Hustle, Memphis Grizzlies, which is tonight, by the way, and then Memphis Wrestling on Saturday. And tonight is like the go home before Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving will be my only, like, quote unquote day off or whatever, not having to actually be somewhere. But with it being tonight and the day before Thanksgiving, the Grizz has something up his sleeve. The Turkey Taker is going to make an appearance tonight. We just don't know what he's going to do. It's like an annual tradition at FedEx Forum with the Grizzlies.
Man.
The Turkey Taker.
And they're playing the Pistons to do, man. Like, that's going to be, it's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you head on down there. Get your wrestling gear, by the way. Y'all got a Black Friday sale coming up, I hear.
We do. Yeah, we do. We have all new designs up on Pro Wrestling Tees right now. You can go to memphiswrestling.tv to get there, but if you are a wrestling fan, you probably frequent ProWrestlingTees.com. Just type in Memphis Wrestling. We come up. You can grab you a Memphis Vince shirt. We've got Grizzlies-inspired colors, Tigers and Redbirds-inspired colors on the site as well. So lots of really, really cool stuff. I would love to have some sort of Black Friday ticket sale, but, man, I don't know that we'll have any tickets really available. Yeah, until January. Our first event of 2025 will be January the 5th. So we have the 5th and the 26th for January.
Dustin, have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I know you're going to be working your tail off. Keep kicking ass out there in the world. And, man, you be blessed. Tell the family I said what up, and we'll do it again next week, my friend.
I appreciate you so much. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys and your families. Memphis, if you hear my voice, have a happy Thanksgiving. I am very, very thankful for each and every one of you, and I'm thankful for you guys having me on every week. Thank you, guys.
Dude, he's the man. He's the myth. He is a living legend. He is Dustin Starr. We're going to take a quick time out because we got Terry Davis to talk Tigers on the other side. Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Broadcasting from the Family Leisure Studio, we are Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. Fall is football at the Owner's Box Sports Bar and Grill in Lakeland, Town Square. Monday through Friday, it's happy hour from 3 to 6. $1 off all travel meals, $5 off will drinks, $4.50 for house wine, and pretzels, mozzarella sticks, queso, $1 today. Friday night ice cream, 7 Club, dining in Montreal, Wednesday night, Raiders free. I'll watch college football every pro game. All in Owner's Box Sports Bar and Grill in Highway 70, fall is football. Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at getethos.com. That's getethos.com.
Hey, Mid-South, this just in to add huge savings during the Black Friday sales event at Gossett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Fiat on the Pike. Listen to this 2024 Jeep Grand Wagoneer L Series 111 Obsidian 4-wheel drive, $19,000 off MSRP. You heard right, $19,000 off your new 2024 Jeep Grand Wagoneer L Series. But you gotta hurry to save $19,000 off. And don't forget 2024 Jeep Gladiator Sport or 2024 Dodge Hornet RT all-wheel drive Sport. Take your pick, $10,000 off. That's $10,000 off your choice Jeep Gladiator Sport or Dodge Hornet RT. So drive past the rest and come to the best Gossett Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat on the Pike. Or shop online, GossettMotorCars.net.
If you want it, we got it at Gossett Motor Cars.
Forty-five 331. Gladiator RLO 16204. Hornet R2AO 8452. Includes all rebates and incentives. Excludes PF 695. Excludes tax on the license with approved credit. See dealer for complete details. Dealer stock only.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season. I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Being young with unlimited energy to burn. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have. Think you could be lower testosterone? What do you mean? All guys lose their edge when they turn 40. Your body has less testosterone. That's why I take Nugenix Total T. I've heard about Nugenix. That really works. Since I started taking Nugenix, I'm lifting like what we played for Coach Carter. I feel more energized at work. It's even spiced up things between me and the missus. Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try? Yep, send a text. It's that easy.
Text GRITS to 42424 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T. It's the #1 selling testosterone boosting brand at GNC and Walmart. Do it now and they'll also send you a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, their newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text GRIT to 42424. That's GRIT to 42424.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Take your basketball skills to the next level at Shoot 360 Memphis. Shoot 360 is a revolutionary basketball training facility that combines cutting-edge technology with gamification and provides instant, objective feedback and hands-on, one-on-one expert coaching. And now, introducing Shoot 360 for you, a newly renovated 50,000 square foot facility with 2 NBA regulation-sized courts, 3 high school-sized courts, and 4 shooting bays with Shoot 360 technology. Memberships are now on a monthly basis. And yes, you can become a member in both locations. Whether you're an aspiring young talent, NBA player, or looking for a unique workout, all skill levels are welcome at Shoot 360 Memphis to learn proper shooting and passing techniques, improve fundamentals, and gain a competitive edge while having fun. Shoot 360 Memphis now in Cordova and Collierville. Call them today at 901-779-3176. That's 901-779-3176. The future of basketball training is here. Shoot 360 Memphis.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I was thinking about what's my show called? Oh, that's right, it's Happy Hour.
Yes, it's Happy Hour, John.
And you know why? Because everybody right now in Memphis is happy. You got the Memphis Tigers who are winning. You have the Memphis Grizzlies who are on a 3-game win streak, and they got a game at the crib tonight playing the Pistons. Yeah, how you like me now. And you have the Memphis Tigers. This is not a joke. This is legit. They're playing for the Maui Invitational Championship.
The Maui Wowie.
Maui Wowie is one of my favorite strains. Like Maui Wowie. Do you think that in Maui they have Maui Wowie everywhere? Like, do you think that Maui Wowie's all over, like, Maui?
It better be.
It better be. I mean, because I love, man. Now, see, I had the first time I ever did Maui Wowie, I had to go all the way to Amsterdam back in the day when we used to have that hub. Do you know how many times, like, I just flew across the pond because it was free? It's a long flight. But, man, Amsterdam's fun. They got the red light district.
Probably can ask Terry Davis if they got
bars.
that Maui Wowie over there.
Man, Terry knows. He's a man of the people. Hey, TD, how's life treating you first and foremost? And do they got Maui Wowie in Maui?
No, they do not.
Why not?
Look, man, I don't make the rules, man. I just know what I know.
I get you, man. I get you. Also hear, though, that the herbage over there in Hawaii is taxed very high because everything's more expensive on the island in Hawaii.
Of course, because they have to import everything, man. You know, when you got to import everything, just like when you in Vegas, you importing, you know what, and so you got to pay more.
I get it. I completely get it. Now, one thing that I can't believe is that I ever doubted Penny Hardaway. How did I ever doubt Penny Hardaway? He's like the greatest coach in the history of the world. Hey, Izzo, sit down and shut up. Hey, Dan Hurley, 2-time national champ. Please, I ain't got no time for you. Man, Penny right now, if he could knock Bruce Pearl a nice one. This would be one of the craziest starts of the season. Last year started great, but this one would be on another level.
Another level because, like I said, Memphis has traditionally never done well in Maui. Even with the great teams that went to Sweet 16s and Final Fours, they never got this far in Maui. You know, it's just amazing that the toughness of this team. This team remind me the Zebo days. You know, they just hustle and hustle and hustle and hustle. They may not have a superstar on this team. They may not have a great talent on this team.
They got 7 superstars. That's the whole thing, because you never know who's going to take over. Because, again, P.J. Haggerty.
Exactly.
Knock-kneed, Sideshow Bob, who gets to the free throw line every time. You got Tyrese Hunter, who's got just onions. He'll pull up and put a 3 in your eye. Doesn't even matter. P.J. Carter, I didn't even know who P.J. Carter was. This dude coming in there just making me, love him. And then Dane Danger and Musa Cisse. Danger gets in foul trouble. Musa comes in and locks down. I mean, every time you turn, it's somebody else. It's another Tiger picking up another Tiger.
And you know what makes it so bad about it? They played a subpar game yesterday and still won. You know, the bigs was always in foul trouble. They didn't have the offensive flow that they normally have. They weren't, moving on the post like they've been doing. And they still pretty much dominated Michigan State the whole game.
Yeah, they actually did. I felt the whole time that they were going to get this dub. And again, Nick Jourdain. It was never in doubt. Nick Jourdain, he's out there on the court doing the dirty stuff. Colby, and by the way, Colby Rogers, another guy who just I was always joking around. Country singer Colby Rogers. Colby Rogers is a baller. That's the thing about this team. Hell, who the hell is Jared Harris? Came in there and gave him 4 minutes last night. That was solid as all get out. I'm like, damn, where'd this kid come from?
He had the best dunk of the night.
Yeah, he did.
He's a freshman. Once he learns how to play defense, that's the only reason he's not playing, because he can't play defense on the level that Kobe and PJ and everybody else doing. But once he picks up the defense, and hopefully he'll be a freshman that actually come back for his sophomore year, and he's going to be good. He's another Texas kid.
Man, we talk about the guard play for a lot of basketball programs, especially Houston and Kelvin Sampson. And I watched them against Auburn earlier this year. I watched them get to Alabama last night. And I will say, I will take our guards against anybody in the country right now. I know I live in Memphis. I know that I'm always a prisoner of the moment. But right now, you give me Haggerty, Hunter, Rogers, shoot. You better dump that. You didn't listen. You give me a little P.J. Carter. I mean, I'm all up in this. I love them.
Exactly. And these guards are the best guards, not only because of what they can do on the defensive end, but what they also can do on the offensive end. And it's a good balance. And one thing I keep saying, and I hate to keep harping on it, these guys like each other, and they want to see each other look good. And another thing about them, they all look alike, so you can't tell who's who if you don't look.
I mean, P.J. Haggerty, I know who he is. Sideshow Bob with knock knees. Have y'all not noticed that he's got the Sideshow Bob haircut and that he's a little bit knock-kneed? Y'all haven't noticed that? Am I the only person in the world who noticed things like this?
You and all 7-year-olds in Memphis, probably.
You have no idea how good I do on a recess, with a bunch of 7-year-olds, man. Yeah, what's
Hey. Be careful now.
Oh, no, I'm talking about, me just being childish. Spin me on that. Remember that thing that we used to, I don't even think they allow you to do this. Do you remember the death trap that you used to spin on, and people would spin it and spin it, and then, kids would go flying off and break arms and legs?
Yeah.
Do they still have those?
In the hot sun.
It was so hot. Oh, my goodness. Man, I still could have fun. Man, I miss me some Adventure River, but right now the Memphis Tigers are making me feel childlike. Do we have a chance today against Bruce Pearl's boy? Because I'm going to tell you something. When I watch this Auburn team, they're filthy.
Right.
And they don't. And by the way, they are deep as anybody in the country, and they have guards, they have wings, they have centers, and they throw everything at you.
But what you have to do with Auburn, you have to get them off their balance. You have to play a mental game with Auburn. So you can't give them any space, because their strength is our weakness. Being able to shoot the three, and Memphis being able to defend the three. But if you can get in their head and make them start rushing their shots and make them speed them up, that would throw their rhythm off. Because they're all about rhythm. They're a rhythm team. Once they're in rhythm, they're hard to stop. So you just got to speed this team up.
How do we stop Johnny Broome? This is like one of those things. I mean, he's 6'10". He can dribble. He can pull you out, hit the three. He goes down and plays in the post. I mean, he is ridiculous. Who do they throw on him? Who's first task to stop the Broome?
Musa.
Man,
If Musa protects the rim and takes away his confidence, block a couple of his shots, alter a couple of his shots, then he's going to start pressing. Because one thing Musa doesn't get, he doesn't get a lot of block shots, but he does alter a lot of shots. And he also makes players alter their shots because he's always blocking their shots. So it may not show up as a stat as a block shot, but with him altering shots, it comes up as a missed shot, which is just as good.
And the one thing, again, when I talk about this Auburn team, again, this is a team that has already taken down Houston, top 5 team. Took down Iowa State, top 5 team. Took down North Carolina. What were they, ranked 12th yesterday?
Yes.
Took down North Carolina. I mean, they no matter what, they're going to get you 75 points. I don't care how good you are. The Auburn defense is also so long and athletic. How do you think Penny attacks the athleticism, the length of the Auburn Tigers?
You speed them up. Because if you notice, Memphis is not a very short team. They're very tall and an athletic team. So this team right here is going to be similar to when Memphis played North Carolina in that exhibition, or when they played Alabama with the. It's a combination of the Alabama North Carolina game, the outside shooting with the talent that North Carolina has, and they've seen that already. And those 2 exhibition games, I love how they worked out, because those 2 games right there, even though they didn't count, gonna prepare this team for Auburn today.
Man,
win or lose, Tigers should be top 10 in the country after this. Win or lose.
Okay. Look, I say top 25. I agree with you 100%.
Top 10.
UConn lost yesterday to Colorado.
It don't matter.
Did that not hurt?
It doesn't matter. They still came in as the number 2 team in the nation, and they will be in the mix at the end of the year. They will be in the mix.
Well,
and
today.
It did.
We broke that winning streak, John, not Colorado.
That
so
is the
I'm
truth.
with Terry D on that one. You can't take that away from us.
I like that. Hey, TD, man, tell everybody what you be working on, man. You eating Thanksgiving turkey, you get a little ham, you get a little dressing, you doing something crazy.
No. It's still basketball, man. After the Tigers play, Grizz play tonight, so I'll be at the Grizz game tonight, Friday night, and Sunday night.
Tell Jalen I said what up.
We'll do that, my brother.
Hey, man, you be blessed. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for your time. And again,
Anytime.
to you, your family, and everybody, love you, homie.
Same to you. Y'all have a good one.
That is my buddy Terry Davis. We got Lee Sterling. You know who he is. ParamountSports.com's very own Lee Sterling. We got football tomorrow. You know we're the home of football. You got the Bears and the Lions tomorrow at 11 o'clock. We're going to, after the game, we're going to play a little Ole Miss BYU basketball. And then we're going to go right into the Dolphins and the Packers Thursday night. Football, all right here on Sports 56, 98.5 FM. And on Friday, you got the Egg Bowl. Pre-game starts at 12:30, man. You can listen to Brett Stats, Norsworthy, and all them boys. And then hopefully the Ole Miss Rebels, since they broke my heart, they made my daughter cry on her birthday, okay? I'm a little upset. Go out there and dude, I'm talking about lay the wood. Remember when Mississippi State picked up the leg, tried to pee on the field? Don't be doing that. Go down there. You remember that.
Can't be making the kids cry, man.
Man, they can't be making my daughter cry, especially on her birthday. So I need Ole Miss to go out there and beat the brakes off of Mississippi State. Then I need complete chaos to happen for the rest of the season so maybe they can sneak back in. Now, I don't believe that they're going to get in the college football playoff. But
I don't think anyone believes that, John.
I don't believe it at all. But damn it.
Welcome to the Gator Bowl.
That's going to be the most expensive team they've ever sent down there. I can promise you that. We got to talk with Lee Sterling. It's time to make your bets. Get your scratch right. Lee Sterling's next on Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Now here you got 5,000 off 2024 Peak Editions and 0.9% for 60 months on 2024 Atlas and Cross Sports.
You heard right, Randy. 5,000 off 2024 Peak Edition and 0.9 for 60 months on 2024 Atlas and Cross Sports.
Great stuff, Nate. You got it going on at Gossip Volkswagen Germantown. You need to get out there and see him. 7420 Winchester Road or shop online, gossipdwg.com. You to their retail warehouse where they pass wholesale savings on to you. Jenkins Floors in Little Rock, Cleveland, Mississippi, and now open in Horn Lake at 2356 West Goodman Road. Specializing in flooring and carpeting, tile, plantation shutters, and blinds, Jenkins makes your life easy with a 2-week turnaround. Contractors, builders, or family projects, call 662-469-9350 for a free estimate. Owners Timmy and Rebecca Jenkins say hello to Sports 56 fans and look forward to your business.
56 WHBQ Memphis and W253DF Memphis with Greg Gaston and Eli Savoy weekday mornings from 7 to 10.
That was one of those things. When things get too heavy, it's going to make helium.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 at 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Tito's Vodka. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. Tomorrow's Turkey Day, baby. But today, Tiger's about to make a little bit of like a little yummy for I think everybody in Memphis, man. Auburn and Memphis today, Maui Invitational. It's the championship, baby. It's the championship is going down for real. I'm hoping the Tigers get a big dub, but I'm also hoping that you can make your wallet a little bit thicker this week. I know you're going to be making your waistline a little thicker, eating all that turkey and the ham and the dressing and all the breads and the pumpkin pies and all that good stuff, sweet potatoes. So right now, we're going to bring on the best, man. ParamountSport.com, very own Lee Sterling. It's time to break down a little Turkey Day football. First and foremost, what's up, Lee?
I'm good. How are you?
Man, I am so blessed. I'm so excited.
Yep.
Last day of work this week for me, baby.
Love it. Same for me.
No
shows tomorrow and Friday. So, ready for this? I was so busy studying games, I didn't realize till this morning that Mac Brown got fired.
For North Carolina, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Only reason that I even know is because a lot of Memphis fans have been saying, "Hey, North Carolina, come get Ryan Silverfield."
Yeah. Right. Never know.
You never know. We are breaking down games again. This is my buddy Lee Sterling from ParamountSports.com. We talk with him every Friday, but tomorrow's special. We got ball all weekend long. Tennessee, the Vols last week didn't have anything, just were chilling. Fan base was freaking out. And then you had Alabama, Ole Miss. Everybody in the SEC gets beat. Now pandemonium. Next thing you know, Tennessee's up at the tizzity top. They're excited. The only thing they have to do to get to the college football playoff is beat Vanderbilt. The problem is Diego Pavia is a baller. Can they win, and can they cover the 11?
So he's applying for another year, correct?
Yes, he is.
I'd love to see him get it. I mean, he's great for college football, amazing for Vanderbilt. Just think about all the NIL money he's going to scoop in if he gets it. So
Bank.
He is what's right about college football. Kid for UNLV who begged out after 4 games. He's what's wrong with college football. Here's the problem for
Matthew Shuka.
Yep. So his backup just stepped into his job, and if they win, they're going to the Mountain West Conference Championship game. So don't let the door hit you. You know what? So here's the situation with this game. I think Vanderbilt's done a great job. They are, though, a little limited talent-wise. Against a really good defensive front seven, they're going to have trouble. I think Tennessee's going to find a way to win this game, win big here. Once they get up, they're just going to grind them out. Sometimes you got to lay it if you want to play it. Tennessee big here, 38-21.
I know that a lot of my family members that are listening, because half my family's Ole Miss, half of them the other. Well, I guess a third is Ole Miss, a third is Memphis, and the other third is UT. So they are going to be very excited to hear that. And damn, they need it. And by the way, just real quick before we get into the other games, I got a question for you, man. The SEC. I was talking about this the other day. Every single team in the SEC, like Georgia, this is not the Georgia team from last year. They're not as good. There's no Ladd McConkey. There's no Brock Bowers. Dylan Bell's their best weapon. I look at the Longhorns, their quarterback. He freaks out if there's anybody around his feet. Tennessee can't put two halves together. There's just, like Alabama wet the bed, Ole Miss wet the bed. Is there a dominant team in the SEC this year?
I don't think so. No, I mean, best team when they're all healthy and firing on all cylinders, I think it's Ohio State. Why? They got some running backs and receivers, a couple, at least two, that can get the ball running or catching the ball, make 1 or 2 players miss and go 70, 80 yards. No one else has that.
I'm right there with you, man. I am right there with you. Alabama, though, they got to get off the mat after that embarrassing loss in Norman, Oklahoma to the Sooners. They're 11.5-point favorite over Auburn, who somehow ruined everything that Texas A&M had in front of them.
All right.
Who you got?
I mean, the start that they got off to was insane. Here's the problem. They were on the field, though, for almost 40 of the 60 minutes, their defense, and that was in regulation. That's not including the 2 overtimes where the ball was put at the 25 and then the 2 plays in the 3rd and the 4th overtime. So sometimes it's cumulative, and give Auburn credit playing at a high level, but their quarterback, Thorne, I think he's due to have a big interception here, or 2 or 3 against Alabama. In one of these crazy years, you see something. Normally you look at stats. It used to be you looked at how a team runs the football 20, 25 years ago. Now, last couple of years, how is the team rolling? Now you can see one team lose by 20 points, and like Alabama did, and the next week they could win by 20. Sometimes you got to lay it if you want to play it. I think their quarterback bounces back more and has a huge game here. I like Alabama here, 38-24.
Jalen Milroe running rough shot on Hugh Freeze and the Auburn Tigers. Texas, 6-point favorite. Wait a second.
No, 11.
11-point favorite.
11. Yep.
What are you leaning at?
I like Alabama. 38-24.
38-24. Now, Ole Miss. I don't know if you realize this. They embarrassed everybody in Oxford and broke every single person's heart. They made my daughter cry on her birthday. Cry on her birthday.
How does that happen?
Like, I still can't believe what happened. Hey, Lane, how don't you kick a field goal? I can't say anything about Lane. Never mind. But sometimes when you got to be in the red zone, you need to take 3 because only 7 is only 4 more points. And if you take some of those points, damn, man. Like, think about it. Just, it drives me crazy. I think about LSU. Kick the field goals, you win the game. I think about what happened last week. Kick some field goals, you'll win the game. K. Davis also make them when you do kick them. Can they get off the mat and cover a 26.5-point line against their in-state rivals, Mississippi State?
The question is, how interested are they going to be here?
True.
I honestly think they're just going to go through the motions here. I think that they're 5 touchdowns better than Mississippi State, but they just there's nothing to play for. There's nothing, absolutely nothing. You know, you can say a rivalry game, but it hasn't happened often. I was on some really good teams, but some teams that I was on where we were eliminated going to the last week, even against a rivalry game, just wasn't the same. I mean, we went through the motions and we won the game, but even after the game, didn't even celebrate. So Mississippi State's going to play hard. I mean, these kids they have like this game is everything to them. So it was classic Lane Kiffin and Ole Miss last week. We beat Georgia. Let's tell ourselves how wonderful we are for a couple weeks, and then Florida going to probably lay down and thought they were the new national title contender. Well, not that way. So short week also. Maybe they ate too much. Thanksgiving, this game has moved back a day. Maybe it would have helped to get them back on the field quick here, but this is Mississippi State Super Bowl. Ole Miss 42-21. I'm gonna take State here and hold my nose, hold my breath, do whatever I have to.
I'm actually with you right there because I mean Jackson Dart. I do have to give him credit for basically going to the podium after the ball game, apologizing to everybody. I mean, manned up. I got mad respect for him. But again, I can't imagine how, Juice Wells, who still can't catch the ball, Trey Harris isn't going to play, Cade Lee.
There was 2 plays. I'm trying to remember when it was they were driving. There were so many drives. They must have had the ball, 6, 7 times?
Oh, my gosh. They had it so many times, so many opportunities.
Did they punt much in that game?
Nope.
Yep.
Not at all. Just they couldn't get a 4th down because they kept giving the ball to J.J. Begees. J.J. Begees ran the ball 6 times. Ulysses Bentley, the 4th, ran it 0 times. That's the big problem of that football game.
They didn't punt the ball at all in the game?
Oh, no, they did punt, but not. I mean, it was very rare. What I'm saying, though, is they went up for it on 4th down so many times, and they kept giving it to the fat guy.
4 times. But, yeah, they kept going for the missed field goal. But there was 2. I think they were behind, either tied or they were behind. It was in, the second quarter. Late second quarter, there was 2 passes to the left side. Drop balls.
Yeah, it was juice. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. And then he throws it into triple coverage on 1st down and 10 from the 40, and he throws it to the one receiver who can't catch the damn ball.
I know. Crazy.
Oh, it was crazy.
Those 2 drops actually, I thought changed the game. So it wasn't entirely. Usually, it's the quarterback's fault more than anything else.
You hit a guy right in the hands.
No.
I mean, come on now. Catch the ball. It's what your job is.
Right.
Man, now Memphis has a job. Yep. Can they spoil Tulane, who right now Tulane's getting a little bit excited, 17th in the country, trying to creep up on. If they can beat Memphis, win the American Championship, the AAC. Yeah, the AAC Championship. Then who knows, Tulane might sneak their way in. Can Memphis play spoiler this week?
I actually think that they can. So here you have 2 teams. A lot of people don't realize this. They have the same record. Did you know that?
Yes.
Same record.
9-2 on the season, both of them.
Yeah, but you would think of one as a world beater, Tulane, and they run the ball well, and the other one, you're like, they probably have 4 or 5 losses. Not the case here. Talent-wise, I think that Memphis has certainly underperformed, and the coaching job that Memphis is doing has been Tulane has done has been spectacular here. They run the football, and their play action is what's deadly, hitting on big plays. So I think it's too much here. I'm going to say that they win the game, Tulane 30-22, but 14 points too much here. Memphis makes a game of it.
I love it. Come on, Seth Hennigan. Now, Lee, you're giving away a game absolutely free. You got LSU, a 6-point favorite over Oklahoma. How do they get this pick?
Yep. First 5 callers, call 800-400-9741. I'm going to give them LSU and Oklahoma on me. That's right. Free game, LSU and Oklahoma. First 5 callers, 800-400-9741. And how about this? World famous, we've got this weekend, Turkey Shootout, 15 games, just $97. It's an immediate download, so you don't have to call me back on Friday or Saturday or Sunday for the games. From tomorrow all the way through Monday night, 15 games combined, college and pro. We've had some 13-2 and some 12-3 records on this just over the last 5 years. So you want to get involved. Turkey Shootout, just $97, 15 games, one place, ParamountSports.com. Johnny, I want to wish you and your family and your staff and all the listeners out there a happy, healthy Thanksgiving.
Man, back at you, Lee. Thank you so much. Again, I appreciate all your time. I also appreciate the coin in my pocket. Everybody go to ParamountSports.com. He is the best. Be blessed. I'll be watching some football and eating a lot of turkey. You do the same, my brother.
I will. You too. Take care. Peace.
That is Lee Sterling. Man.
It's the most emotional John Harden show of the day. Started off with Houston. They had Terry D. It's like, happy Thanksgiving, y'all.
I know, man. I'm just so happy. And I'm also happy because, you know what? One of my favorite things about the holidays? The Tito's is flowing. The Tito's.
Tito's and Merkins.
Tito's and Merkins make America great again, don't they? A lot of people don't even know what a Merkin is.
Shouldn't have teed you up there.
I know you shouldn't have. Right now, Google it, people. You want to laugh? If you're not a child of the 90s or 80s, and if you don't know Suzanne Summers and the Thigh Master and her spread, you might not know what a Merkin is. But it's American as apple pie.
R.I.P. to Miss Summers.
I know, man. That's just terrible, isn't it? Come and knock on my door.
Come and knock on that door. They don't know, John. They don't know.
I'll tell you one thing. When I get a little bit teed up, and I'm just going to be honest with you because I'm loose already today, if you can't tell. Sometimes I like to just go and whistle in a whole crowded room. Just like, ladies, you hear what I'm saying? Come and knock on my door. I'm ready to play. Speaking of playing, I hope Tigers are ready to play. They have a big game against Auburn and Bruce Pearl. And again, this team, watching that game last night, they scare me. I mean, they scare me not because I don't think Memphis can, stand up. It's the depth. It's Johnny Broome. It's the length. It's the athleticism. Like, which way can Auburn not play? Bruce Pearl is a baller. And the line right now, though, 9.5? 9.5? I mean, how can I not take the Tigers in 9.5 points the way they've been playing? Again, this is a team that went out to San Francisco and dropped the Dons in a very, very, very tight game. Kind of got them right for Maui. UConn. I mean, I felt like they were dominant. Down that stretch, yes, they did have that 8-point lead with 3 minutes left, and they blew it and got tied. And I started having PTSD from the days of Mario Chalmers in 2008 when he hit the three and sent it overtime. And when Solo hit that, I was like, damn. But then guess what? P.J. Carter, in that overtime, went completely off. And Dan Hurley lost his deadgum mind. But basically, it was just, it's just ridiculous. This team, I'm proud of them. I like them. I want them to win, and I think they can do it. It does sound almost unrealistic. I mean, do you remember Terry Davis on Monday saying, "Don't get mad if they come back from Maui and win just one game"? And basically was pointing the finger at Colorado. Nah, bro. Nope.
That was the expectation, too. I mean, we saw what we saw against Bama in North Carolina. We thought
that was a preseason, baby. Did you see what happened at UNLV?
Correct.
Did you see what do you remember Ohio, the Bobcats?
You are correct. Good
By the
sir.
way, Ohio, man, they had Curtis Rourke, and now he's over at Indiana. Those little MAC teams. Do you remember the days like Byron Leftwich?
Oh yeah, Marshall.
And you had Chad Pennington. Like you would have some quarterbacks come out of the MAC and go to the National Football League. Help Ben Roethlisberger. I mean, they had a bunch of dudes. Now, what's going to happen is they're all going to be taken and be stolen and go to the Big Ten and the SEC. Because they don't play actual football in the ACC or the Big 12. I call those pansy conferences. Like, pansies is still appropriate for 2024, right?
Absolutely.
Like, they're flowers.
Pandering, all that good stuff.
Yeah. Just checking, man. I got to make sure I don't want to get canceled. I don't want to get canceled.
John, I think you're safe from that. You probably would have been canceled a long time ago.
Exactly.
You're safe.
That's a really good point. Like,
you're veteran now. I think you're veteran now.
It's like, we expect it from him.
You know what you are? You're the sports Howard Stern.
Oh, no, dude.
Like Sports Stern.
I will say, so back in the day, like, I'm old school Howard Stern, new school Howard Stern.
Oh, not new school.
Soft.
No.
Like, he's so neurotic. He's stuck in it. He won't come out, scared of germs. Used to have boobies and all kinds of women come on the show and let me see your thing.
I'm talking about MTV 90s Stern.
Yeah, dude.
That guy.
Like, bringing on, do you remember he used to bring porn stars on his show and ask them the most outlandish questions?
Have them standing there at attention with the microphones, so yeah.
That's when radio.
I was in high school.
Definitely
Stern,
need to be. Yeah, me too. Damn, he's still alive and old.
And he was old then.
I will say though, I did know he did marry a woman much younger than himself, right?
Ooh, Stern.
Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure he divorced his wife right after that movie. Remember they did the movie Private Parts? Which was all about which was about how wonderful his wife was and how she stuck with his crazy ass. And then the minute that thing hit and he made money, he got divorced like 6 months later and married a supermodel.
All right, that was Allison Burns, the first one, and she was out at 2001. And then he came with Beth Ostrowski Stern.
Now, let me ask you something. Ex-wife, new wife. Rate them.
Ex, a 3. New, I give her about 8.
See, dude, you go up 5 points, bro, and you're older. I don't blame you.
Oh, yeah, he definitely went up 5 points.
Like, he went up 5. I'm proud of him. By the way, I've always asked you this question. Do you know what the difference between a rich man and a poor man?
No, what you got?
Rich man's single.
Correct.
It is Turkey Day, and I want y'all to count all your blessings. We got Ole Miss football tomorrow against Mississippi State. We have tonight, like not late night, it's like a little 4 o'clock action. We have something that I think is just a brewing, something that's special. I believe in this team. I love this team. There are a bunch of dogs from P.J. Haggerty to Tyrese Hunter to P.J. Carter to Dane Danger, Musa Cisse back in there blocking shots. Hell, Harris coming off the bench, throwing down a jam. I just love this team. I like the way they play. I like the way they play together. And I like the fact that they aren't scared of anything. So I'm going to tell you right now, check them out. They're playing the Auburn Tigers. And again, this is an Auburn team that scares the hell out of me because they've already beaten North Carolina, Iowa State, and Houston. All 3 away from their crib. SEC better watch out, baby. I don't know if it's Nate Oates' boys. I think it's the boys on the plains. Bruce Pearl's got him a squad.
They look good.
They look good.
Man. They look like they're grown too. Like those boys were so much bigger than North Carolina.
They couldn't, like North Carolina likes to run at 100 miles an hour. Get up and get up. Man, you try to run and throw a bunch of passes and get to the rack on.
And brick walls were waiting on them, baby.
Dude, yeah, they're like you got hands, you got feet, you got. What is it? Like, I got arms, I got legs, I got toes. I'm go gadget arms, man. Like go gadget arms, block that shot. And then you got Orange Man, and I ain't talking about Trump. I'm talking about Bruce Pearl. Like was he the original? Who was the original Orange?
Definitely was him.
It was Bruce Pearl, right?
Definitely was him.
Man, like how is it that some people are orange?
I mean, hell, he was orange when he brought his #1 UT team into the FedEx Forum.
Right.
And
I think Memphis is gonna go Agent Orange all over their ass and put down them. Take the 9.5 points. We got to talk with T-Money, Uncle Brasky. I know Brasky's probably drunk. I mean, I'm kind of curious. Do you think Brasky actually has to cook anything?
Oh, no.
I don't cook nothing. I ain't going to lie to you.
You know why he doesn't have to cook?
Because he can't cook?
No, because he doesn't know your bankroll any more than you knows his. I love that.
We got T-Money, Uncle Brasky on the other side. Do me a favor, man. Happy Thanksgiving. Don't touch that dial. Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
We are real sports talk. Sports 56 WHBQ. Available on your radio dial at 560 AM and 98.5 FM, as well as around the world online at
at sports56whbq.com. Take us with you everywhere by downloading the Sports 56 app. And at home, just say, Alexa, play Sports 56.
Fall is football at the Owner's Box Sports Bar and Grill in Lakeland, Town Square. Monday through Friday, it's happy hour from 3 to 6. $1 off all travel meals, $5 off meal drinks, $4.50 for house wine, mozzarella sticks, queso, $4 a day. Friday night lights from 7 to 11. Dining in Montreal, Wednesday, 5 and free. I'll watch college football at every pro game. All at the Owner's Box Sports Bar and Grill in Lakeland, Highway 70. Fall is football.
All 650 acquisition fee, K4LXS, SEO 29100, MSRP 24230, Telluride RG 529 196, MSRP 41730, K5 S53 23133, MSRP 28330, must finance through Kia, excludes tax title and license with approved credit, dealer stock only, see dealer for complete details, valid through 12/2/24.
Hey, Jeff Allen, it's time to get ready for a season of new traditions at Gossett Kia South Mount Moriah.
Randy, my new tradition is saving my customers big bucks. I've got a 2025 Kia K4 LXS at $199 a month. That's less than $7 a day for a new ride. A 2024 K5 now $269 a month. Both $34.99 due at signing and a 24-month lease. And a 2025 Telluride, that spacious 8-seater SUV with high towing capacity and all-terrain tires, $348 per month. $39.99 due at signing.
Plus all new EV9, 0% for 72 months. And every Kia comes with America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty.
So whether you live in Horn Lake, South Haven, Olive Branch, or Memphis, you'll be happy at Gossett Kia on Mount Moriah.
Hi, this is Troy Fiveash, owner of Fiveash Roofing. I have been told that my ads are all business and I should share some of my personality. Okay, I love tongue twisters, like the one about the terrific tasting toast by Taste Tester Toaster, or Big Black Bugs, Bleed Blue Blood, and of course Sally and her seashells. Or of course the ever-present I'm a mother pheasant plucker, I plug mother pheasants. Okay, enough of that. If you want an honest, fair, reasonable roofing, siding, or gutter estimate, call Fiveash Roofing at 367-0050. That's exactly what you'll get. No empty promises, no high-pressure sales tactics, and no fast-talking salesman trying to convince you that today and only today is the best day for you to get a new roof. For the record, the best day to get a new roof is when you're ready for one. Fiveash Roofing, fair, honest, and ethical. 367-0050 or memphisroofer.com.
Fiveash Roofing, it's what we do. We're here for you. Family Leisure needs your help. Family Leisure has inventory to move because you know what season is coming up. So why wait? You can complete your ultimate game room with a new pool table, a new shuffleboard, new arcade games, or just get all of them. Tons and tons of theater seating, overstocked, and priced to move. 'Tis the season for fire pits, and all fire pits at Family Leisure are 20 to 30% off. You say you didn't get a spa this year? Well, say no more. Spas are in stock and they're ready for delivery and up to $1,500 off. These are just a few of the deals happening right now for a very limited time. So come on, check out the gigantic showroom. You never know what kind of deal you're going to find at Family Leisure. Witten Road at I-40, where family and fun come together.
Price does not include licensing costs, registration fees, taxes, and dealer dock fee of $899.50, which are to be paid by the consumer. Silverado RG 355,553, MSRP 57,330. Dealer discount 4,002. Sierra RZ 325,360, MSRP 54,330. Dealer discount 4,000. Expires 12/2/24.
Now back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 at 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Tito's Vodka. And once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. I hope everybody is getting ready for a little bit of Turkey Day tomorrow. Get your pumpkin pies cooked, cook your turkey. You got to brine that ish. Did you know that?
Man, you know people don't know nothing about brining.
I didn't even know anything about it either because I don't cook. But
And all it is salt and water.
That's it. I heard it was sugar in there too.
You can put sugar, but the base
Booger
if you,
sugar
if you,
or just regular
I don't know
sugar?
if you want that booger sugar.
I don't know if you know, man. I don't know. I'm from the 90s, man. The nana, you know what I'm saying? No. Now,
But you'll have a hell of a party if you drop that booger sugar in that brine.
dude, let me tell you something. You know what? People won't be going to sleep after they eat that turkey. That tryptophan won't even kick in.
Around your house like, doing
Dude, walking around doing a little chicken leg, man. Oh, I'm so excited, man. We have Tiger basketball today. Never thought. I mean, I knew the Tigers would play on this day. I was thinking maybe 5th or 6th place. They're playing for the champions to be crowned the king of the Maui Wowie. Oh, that's a great strain, by the way. All I can think about is some Maui Wowie. When I went over to Amsterdam, it was Maui Wowie. White Widow was real big. Afghani Super Skunk. Going down the years, man. Going down the road feeling bad. No, I ain't feeling bad because, again, Tigers play the Tigers. Bruce Pearl, Penny Hardaway. If they got in a fight, who are you picking? Penny or are you taking Bruce?
I'm taking Bruce. I'm taking Bruce. Well, you know what? Penny is from Binghamton. No. He from Binghamton, baby.
Dude, also never. You got to think about it. He never even had a car until he went to the NBA. Did you know that? Like, this is how bad.
And his grandma his grandma makes him eat those cold cotton, King Cotton hot dogs.
You know them King Cotton things ain't good for you, right? No, dog. I'll tell you one thing, man. Don't eat no King Cotton. I love Penny, but don't eat no King Cotton. Don't eat hot dogs. It's
eat hot dogs. He was 26.
It's booties and lips. Did you know that?
The hot dog?
Yeah, that's what it's made of. Like, I mean, I like lips and booties, but not like to eat. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh God, I need to get to a telephone. How do I work this thing? Guess what? Oh, I got it.
Got it?
Yeah, man. I don't know if you know this. It's a Friday, Wednesday / party day. T-Money, how's life?
Johnny, you there?
I'm alive.
Oh, okay. I just didn't know if you knew how to work that phone.
I couldn't. By the way, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I couldn't work the phone for a
It's
minute.
a tough day for him, man.
We're good, Johnny. We're good. How you doing, brother? How's
Doing
everybody
wonderful.
doing? This is a wonderful day, Johnny. It's one of my favorite times of the year, the holidays. Because everybody's in a good mood, Johnny.
Yes.
And y'all don't think I can cook. I can cook. I even know what brining is.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can believe you can cook. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've seen your waist size.
Yeah. Boy, I promise you that. I've been looking for there it is, Johnny. I've been walking around Nashville. I'm here in Nashville. I was walking around. I lost my drink.
Dude, can I tell you something? By the way, can I tell you something?
And it's got Tito's in there. You'll be proud of me, Johnny. You know, once was lost, but now is found. My Tito.
Dude, that is, and by the way, I'm so proud of you. This is Cheers. You're in Nashville, my favorite town. Did you bring Mini Money, Miss Money, and the whole family?
Brought the whole group. The whole group's here. Miss Money, Little Money 1, Little Money 2. We got them all here. We got Aunt Money, Cousin Money, Mama Money, Daddy Money. We got them all here. All the monies are here, Big Daddy.
Man, and we about to tell y'all how to make some money, but first and foremost, I got to ask how Uncle Brasky's doing. It's the day before Thanksgiving. The Ole Miss Rebels lost last week to Florida. Have you been arrested since then?
No, I hadn't, Johnny. I've actually been in a state of depression.
I know.
We had it right there in our hand.
Yeah.
And you know, Ole Miss is who we thought they were. You know this happens to y'all every year. Y'all always get real excited. Except this time they had y'all too excited. And Johnny, I talked about this yesterday with you, just a touch. Why do they do all the lead up shows? Just do one show like the NCAA basketball tournament.
Yeah,
we don't need to know who might have been in it 3 weeks ago. Like Big Slender told me. Big Slender goes, don't lose. How do you know? Do you think such and such is going to make the playoffs, T-Money? They're asking me all the time. Well, don't lose. I don't know. We've never seen a 12-team playoff before, so I don't know. Is Indiana? If they didn't rank Indiana where they ranked them in the polls, and then at the end of the day they just put them in the playoffs, nobody be talking about that. They'd be like, oh, okay, they went 11 and 1. 12-1. I guess they're good. But since they put them all the way up there and start dissecting all these teams, oh, well, they're not good. They don't play such and such. Well, hell, when you rank, 12 SEC teams in the top 25 at the beginning of the year, and they end up 5-5 like Oklahoma and such. I mean, how did you know they were even good? But now you're like, well, we beat Oklahoma. They were ranked 13th. They went 5-5. Like, you know what I'm saying, Johnny?
But they also, I agree everything with what you're saying. But I will tell you one thing. I did have to say, I couldn't stop laughing. As bad as the Ole Miss loss was, watching Alabama blow everything. They were 7th in the country in Norman, Oklahoma. Like, dude, if I'm going to cry, I want to make everybody in Tuscaloosa cry.
Oh yeah, the people were bringing their flags down and taking off bumper stickers and such. You know what the Alabama fans are going to say now? It's kind of like the New England fans. Well, I liked them when Saban was there. That's what they're going to say. Hey man, I thought you were Alabama when they go like a perennial 5-5, and you see them over there at the Liberty Bowl. Hey man, I thought you were Alabama fan. Well, I liked them when Saban was there. Oh, okay. You like the Yankees and the Lakers too, pal. I mean,
first of all, T-Money, if Ohio State played in the SEC, they would have 3 losses right now.
You a 3-loss lie. You a 3-loss lie, man.
You let them play Georgia. You let them play Alabama. You let them play Texas. You
Alabama?
Let them play. Man, y'all would get beat by Auburn.
Alabama's kind of like Purdue. Mine.
Oh, okay.
They're like Wisconsin. They're kind of hard on the road.
Oh boy. Yeah. Whiskey's always been
Why
a
are we
tough
getting
win
sideways on Thanksgiving, Uncle Brasky? I thought you were coming over for some turkey anyway, and we were going to duke it out like normal families do in the South.
Well, no, just
you ain't pulling nobody's
hair
hair
today. Crackhead
Tomorrow,
uncle, you have to whip every Thanksgiving when he shows up. I mean, this is the South. He may be on the meth fight, but you got to smack his head around, get him back in the game.
Well,
but no,
there's always that uncle, that somebody's got to go pick up for Thanksgiving, and he's like,
that's right.
Somebody's got to go get him. Go get your uncle. You're like, why can't that fool drive? He's 55. Well, we don't need to get into all that. The family starts talking about, But you got to go get him. I mean, he's your uncle, right?
Yeah, and then that's also the bad part. The party changes a little bit when all of a sudden all the liquor bottles go from on top of the counter to they put them in like a drawer.
Oh yeah, they had to put it up,
And everybody's pretending not to drink.
Exactly. And then when you're picking him up,
well, they don't do that at my house. We don't pretend we're drinking, Johnny. It's just out and about. We just grab what you want, have yourself a big time. If you're gonna throw the real
just
dart,
leave a 12-step book by Bill W. and Dr. Bob on the side of the table.
The real dart, Johnny. I'm not talking about I'm talking about with the metal tips. Those darts, like a dart. Just sometimes, if y'all been drinking, don't be throwing them real darts.
Yeah, the ones with the plastic tips, man, where it goes into that stupid thing.
Plastic when you're drinking.
Yeah. If you're doing that, somebody's going to end up
You can't have remember those yard darts and people were getting stabbed.
Dude, but I mean, you if you did hit somebody in the face, you'd be like, man, I just gave you a nose ring for free.
Exactly.
I guess, my Brasky knows
those yard darts. They go through your foot.
Mm-hmm.
So, Brasky, got a question for you. You're down in Oxford. They're playing the Egg Bowl on Friday. You're going to eat a lot of turkey. You're going to do some dressing. You're going to have a little bit of fun. Are you actually going to end up going to the game?
I am going to go to the game, Johnny.
What are you going to go to there and protest?
No, I'm not going to protest. I'm going to go because of the kids. I'm going to get to the tailgate probably about 11 in the morning and start getting my drink on and go to the game. And maybe Tennessee loses. Maybe Notre Dame gets beat. Maybe a couple teams in front of us.
You need USC to beat Notre Dame. You definitely 100% need Tennessee to lose to Vanderbilt.
And they can.
And you need Oregon State. You need my favorite thing about Thanksgiving is I am a huge Beaver fan. Huge.
Oh, you are.
Or,
every year you love
I love it. It's my favorite part of the damn Thanksgiving. We're gonna have some Beaver play some Boise State, 11 a.m. on Fox. It's the day after Thanksgiving. My question is, do you think there's any chance that the Oregon State boys knock off the Boise State Broncos?
It'd be great.
I'd love it to happen. But I'm kind of, I'm rooting for Boise State a touch. I think Genty's the Heisman Trophy winner. And plus we got Slender and Big Chief's little nephew on the team, Lauder, number 85, or their cousin.
He's good.
So, and he's really good. Check him out, number 85, Johnny. That's he's kin to Slender and Chief.
Hey, man,
Yeah,
I love Slender. I love Cheap. By the way, okay, my question is it their genes or is it the one that I always remember? You remember Slender's wife?
I think it's their dad's side, if I remember. Aren't the Lauders on their dad's side there? Uncle Brasky, help.
I don't know. They're out in California. They were all athletes, unlike the Slender boys.
Well, I got to
Yeah,
tell you,
they played at Rhodes, and the other side of the family played at like USC and San Diego
State, and they went to big colleges in Boise State. They weren't at Division I, where they just see some big pasty white boy walking down the hall and put him on the team.
now my question is this Slender's or is this Cheap's kid?
No,
It's either
it's
one of
their
their
cousin's
kids. It's
boy.
their nephew.
Okay.
Their cousin's boy.
I got you.
Their cousin's boy or
First
something.
cousin.
I was wondering though, like before I get off of something and then on to like actually gambling because we have to gamble. Like, how is it that Big Cheap? Do you remember the first time I met Cheap's wife?
Oh, you always bring that up when you see Cheap's wife. You thought she was paid for.
I thought
But then you remember
100%.
He ain't paid for nothing.
I know that, and then I remember that. I'm like, dude, wait a second. Did y'all buy her for him? Like, is it his birthday?
No. He would ask for change back at the strip joint.
I just can't even believe it, man. I don't know, man. If you don't believe you can't outkick your coverage.
20, Uncle Brasky?
Oh, yeah, he'd ask for change. He would wonder why the quarters fell through the G-string. You didn't get the bigger panties, girl. All of these quarters I'm bringing.
What are we betting on, boys? What are we betting on?
They said Big Chief, he would still be getting high, but they don't take coupons.
The drug. They quit smoking weed because they didn't have a coupon.
All right, boys. What are we betting on? Well, like, I need to make some money, man. How am I making my money?
Well, we got to make some super money, Johnny. And I guess we are betting this weekend. You get to bet pretty much every day until baseball season in July. You could bet every day if you wanted to, if you get in the NBA like that. But Johnny, let's go ahead and get into the plays. And we looked over these and up and down the board. It's a long week. I talked to Red a little bit. And just remember, Johnny, I don't know your bankroll any more than you know mine. And with that being said, how can you not take the Tigers plus 9.5 against Auburn? I mean, right?
I'm all in.
And
Dude, you got PJ Carter.
You put me on the money line yesterday. I said, Johnny, what we playing here? You said money line, money. And we got down on that money line and hit yesterday easily. I mean, we never even thought about it. That's why I'm saying, how can we not take the Tigers today plus 9.5? They're matched up against Bruce Pearl, who I love Bruce Pearl, by the way. He throws a hell of a barbecue.
Yeah, he does.
And I mean, so much you got a 5-year show clause for. That's how bad that barbecue was.
Have you ever? You know why? By the way, do you know why he got a 5-year show clause? Because his barbecue. No, because he was putting King Cotton hot dogs out there, and Penny's been pissed ever since because he wouldn't get caught if you had Oscar Mayer wiener.
That's right. That's 100%, Johnny. I gotta agree with that, Johnny. Oh, I love it.
So we're pounding the Tigers.
Them to lie. Man, they said you want to know barbecue when they were, but they didn't lie for them. Anyway, Johnny, so we love the Tigers, right? Here at 4 o'clock. They played at 4 or 5?
4.
4 o'clock against Auburn, Maui championship. I mean, how can you not love Penny and the Tigers? This has got to be Penny's best team. I like the rotation. He's keeping it tight. The Hunter boy can fill. The Haggerty boy can fill. Moses Cisse looks like a different player, in my opinion. I mean, he's down there banging. put on a little weight, blocking shots, doing what he's supposed to been done. And the bench is deep. So I love it. I love Penny keeping the rotation tight. All right, Johnny, I'm going to move on to my next play, and this is tomorrow. This is the turkey play of the day, okay?
Turkey play of the day.
Get your grub on. This is easy. This is going to get you fat, cat. Get on the line, -9.5. I mean, they're running folks out left and right every week. I've been on them all year. They're clowning. Just get with the line, -9.5. The Bears are, I know they kind of changed up some things. Caleb Williams playing good. They changed the offensive coordinator, this and that. It don't matter. Lines are too good, 9.5.
And anybody who's got a coach named Matt Eberflus, you got to fade him, you know?
Well, would you ever go up against Dan Cannon in a one-on-one drill, like a board drill?
No. No.
I wouldn't even put our boy, what's our Houston High coach name?
Big James Thomas.
I put James up there on him, though.
I put also Ben Bennett, man. I got some studs over there at Houston. Hell, Collins is so mean.
Man, I know some boys in town that could board drill Big Dan Campbell, but he's big. I love him. I love his intensity.
I do too. I will say I like the Lions tomorrow, Turkey Day, 11:30. You can catch all the action right here on Sports 56. Lay the 9.5. You got to lay it if you want to play it. Brasky.
Johnny, one more play.
Oh, you got one more play.
Johnny, I know this is a bonus play. I meant to tell you that. I got a bonus play.
I like bonuses.
And it goes a little something like this. We don't give a damn about the whole state of Michigan, the whole state of Michigan, the whole state of Michigan. We don't give a damn about the whole state of Michigan. We're from Ohio. Lay the 21 points on the Buckeyes. They're going to run them Wolverines out the gym. Let's go.
Dude, Ohio State, just look at every Michigan player like it's Gretchen Whitmer or whatever is that witch's name. You know what I'm talking about?
Look at her like that. Gretchen Whitmer, get her out of here.
Don't like her, man. Run her over.
Let's go. Put her on I want to see Gretchen Whitmore, and I want to see J.D. Vance in a board drill. Let's go.
Let's go. College football, man. Hey, Brasky, man. We got Ohio State. They're going to dot the I. They're going to win the game. They're going to beat up on Michigan like they always do. What do we got this weekend?
That's Michigan. That's not an SEC team, Johnny. Remember that. That's like playing the poor and the hungry. Well, I tell you what, I like Johnny.
National champion.
Man, come on. Yeah, and then they left, and everybody else did too. They can't win a game. Man, come
Alabama.
On. All right, well, Michigan ain't got as good a record. Anyway, let's get off that. Let me give you some winners, because apparently those may hurt you. I like tomorrow night. I actually like the Memphis Tigers going to Tulane catching 13.5.
I like it actually too. I agree.
I mean, I think that's a lot of points for Tulane to give anybody.
I agree.
Now, the nickel play this week, and I actually think this is going to be an upset. It ain't much of an upset. I think South Carolina beats Clemson outright. But I'm going to take the 2.5.
Hey, man, South Carolina's playing good.
I think they know Clemson.
Yes, they are.
I think this will be Clemson's death nail there for the college football playoff. And I'm going to tell you what, the dime bag play this week, I love it. I love it. I love Vanderbilt's been a covering machine. I love them plus 11.5 at home against Tennessee. I think Tennessee comes in there. They may beat them, but they don't cover the 11.5. And Vandy may beat them outright.
I mean they're going to let it all hang out, man. They're going to let it all hang out.
They play defense. You know, that's something that apparently Tennessee had a problem with Georgia. So I don't
Tennessee
know.
also had a problem scoring in the second half. Like there's every single game, Tennessee goes one half, a whole damn half of football, 30 freaking minutes, and they don't score a single point.
That's right. So, what are your plans? Are you coming to the Egg Bowl, Johnny?
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I'm coming.
I thought you had grandkids, Johnny.
Man, I do have the grandkids. I don't know if you noticed. Have you not noticed how hungover I am? Can you not hear the grandkid in my voice?
Well, I thought Chaz locked everything up.
No. I'm the one that they locked the liquor up for, but they ain't doing it in my house, homie.
Okay, all right.
I was about to say, I know Johnny Radio.
Well,
You know the best part of waking up, right? What's the best part of waking up, boys?
In your cup.
Tito's in your cup.
Tito's in your
That's
cup.
right. The best part of waking up is Tito's in your cup. Thank you, Tito's. Thank you, gentlemen. I think you got all the plays.
All the plays, Johnny. I got the Tigers plus 9.5, the Lions minus 9.5, and OHIO, Ohio State, 21.5. You know Ryan Day's going to play bully ball.
Bully ball, Ryan Day and Brasky. He's got.
We've got Memphis plus 13.5 tomorrow night at Tulane. The nickel play of the week. We like South Carolina plus 2.5 at Clemson. South Carolina may just beat them outright.
Man, I love it.
I mean, because they got a lot to play for. South Carolina could actually, if Tennessee loses, back their way in this thing.
Yeah, over Ole Miss Rebels, which is sad.
Well, I mean, even though we killed them at home, you know, and then the dime bag play of the week, Anchor down up in Nashville, plus 11.5 with Tennessee coming to town.
Vandy, anchor down. Gentlemen, do me a favor. Eat a lot of turkey, smoke a lot of weed, and eat some pumpkin pie.
You got
We'll
it,
do
Johnny.
it, Johnny.
We're all over it, brother. And remember, Johnny, a broke man is a dangerous.
I know he is dangerous, man. Broke man is a dangerous man. I've known Brasky
If you
my
want to
whole
crown
life.
them, then crown their ass.
That's right. We ain't crowning Bruce Pearl and them boys yet because Tiger's going to beat them. I'm going to give you my bets for the week and hope everybody loves a little bit of Thanksgiving, loves a little bit of Tito's, and loves your family, your friends, and your faith. And make sure you come back on the other side because I'm going to give you the lock of the week. Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Join the voice of the Tigers, Dave Woloshin, for Wolo and Friends. Weekday mornings from 10 to 11 here on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
You know, sometimes I wish I had a gun.
Well, I'm armed, but before I bought one, I still went to Top Gun Academy to learn to protect myself without a gun.
How is that possible?
Top Gun's personal protection training. It's perfect if you want to protect yourself without firearms.
I don't know.
And it's perfect if you feel the need to carry a gun for self-defense, because the last thing you really want to do is shoot.
That is scary.
Not at Top Gun. It's very comfortable, and you learn to load, handle, and shoot a handgun safely. Protect yourself. Go to Top Gun Academy. They're at 2770 Witten Road.
Bobby J's ready to start the season of tradition and gossip Kia on Covington Pike, and that means it's the right time to let Bobby J put you in a new Kia today. 2025 Kia K4 LXS at $199 a month, less than $7 a day for a new ride. And 2024 K5 $269 a month, both $34.99 to its signing. All 24-month lease plus spacious 8-seater SUV, high towing capacity, and all-terrain tires in 2025. Tell your ride $348 a month, $39.99 to its signing. Plus, get peace of mind with Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. So call Bobby J and let him put you in a new Kia today. Gossip Kia 1900 Covington Pike online, KiaCovingtonPike.com.
If you want it, we got it at Gossett Motor Cars.
Acquisition fee K4 LXS SEO 29100 MSRP 24230 Telluride RG 529 196 MSRP 41730 K5 S53 230 133 MSRP 28330 must finance through Kia. Excludes tax title and license with approved credit dealer stock only. See dealer for complete details. Valid through
great thing about having an event catered by Central Barbecue.
What was that?
They turn any event into a cookout.
You stole that directly from their website.
Well, I didn't expect you to have looked at their website.
I've got events coming up. It's the holiday season, and there's no better way to make things easier than to have Central Barbecue cater it.
They have everything. Box lunches, meat platters, nacho bar kits.
And half and full sheet pans of their traditional barbecue sides. I'm looking at the website right now. You're quoting it verbatim.
Not exactly verbatim.
Word for word. This is a new level of lazy even by your standards.
That doesn't make it any less true. You can't beat Central Barbecue Catering.
It's just plagiarism.
Don't miss your Memphis Hustle. Take on the Birmingham Squadron this Monday, December 2nd at Landers Center at 7 p.m. Arrive early for Winter Wonderland, and the first 500 fans will receive a Hustle Knit hat. Visit MemphisHustle.com to purchase tickets today.
But you gotta be willing to take the hit and not point your finger saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Now back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Cheetos Vodka. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you get out there, enjoy your family, enjoy your friends. Y'all be nice to each other. Don't be rude. Pass the damn mashed potatoes. Like, quit hoarding them. Share the pie. I hope everybody has a really, really, really wonderful weekend. We won't be back until Monday. We'll be chilling like villains, having a little bit of fun, and we are going to rock with the Tigers today. It ain't Thanksgiving yet, but damn it, the Tigers are giving you everything they got. Nothing but love, nothing but fight, nothing but dog in them. Penny's doing his business. Already knocked down Dan Hurley.
And they better be ranked next week.
Already sitting down Izzo for Rizzo. And you know what? It's now time to say Agent Orange.
Agent Orange.
Bruce Pearl, take your ass back to the plains, son. And through the transversive property, if you beat Auburn, that means you beat North Carolina, Iowa State, and Houston. So let's go, Tigers. Get a win. Get out there, make the world a better place. I'm going to see you on the flip side. Peace.
In-store and online.